The Sites app provides you with general status updates and key performance indicators to track the latest user activity. On the left side of the row here, you will see 4 status indicators with either a green check mark or a red X. Green indicates that it is active, whereas red means that the feature is currently inactive or there is an error. A published website indicates that the website is currently active and ready to connect to a domain. Your website will be published after completing your purchase. As a note, if you make any revisions to your website, you must republish your website for these changes to take effect. You can do so within the website editor. SSL Active refers to the SSL certificate included with your website purchase. An SSL certificate both authenticates your website and encrypts data being transmitted by users through the website. Your SSL certificate will be available upon the successful activation of your website and connecting it to a custom domain. Domain active will appear inactive by default. Your published website must be connected to a custom domain for this indicator to change. A published website does not mean that the site is live on the internet. You can find specific instructions on how to set up your custom domain by using the links in the article below. The ID is a unique identifier that allows us to quickly identify and access your website from the backend in the event of an issue. Every website has a unique ID. This will always be active by default. The rest of this row contains 4 sample metrics that provide a brief summary of user activity on your website. All of these metrics are sampled from the last 30 days of activity. With total visits, this includes visits to your website from visitors using any device. Form submission indicates how many users successfully sent a form submission using a form found on the website. Likewise, click to call tracks every instance that a user utilizes a click to call action on your website. Finally, map clicks tracks every instant that a user utilizes the map feature on your site to locate your business. We can find more analytics by clicking on the Analytics tab. On the left, you will see that we start at the overview. The top of this page will feature the metrics above that are featured within the My Website tab, including total visits, form submission, click to call, and map clicks. Below, we have the visits graph. The visits graph charts out how many visits your website receives on a given day. You can see the dates at the bottom. The time period reflected in the graph is determined by the date you set in the top right corner of the page. Use this calendar widget to set the period you wish to review, and the entire page will update accordingly. Below this, you have the visitors graph. The visitors graph displays how many unique visitors you receive each day. In other words, if one person visits your site multiple times in one day, it will only register as one visitor. Finally, we have page views. Page views will show the total number of page views your website receives on a given day. This counts for any page on the website and is not limited to unique visitor views. Next, we have browsers and OSs. Each graph is effectively the same. This section graphs out the number of website visits you receive from various web browsers or operating systems. The large number on the left here will display your total visits from all unique browsers or operating systems. On the right, each unique browser type is assigned a color. Each color bar shows how many visitors you receive from that specific browser or operating system. Next, we have geolocation. This section allows you to track website activity from around the globe. The world map will illuminate areas that visit your website within the given time frame in the top right corner. You can also change what the map displays by using the drop-down menu in the top corner. Here you can click Visits, Visitors, or Page Views. Finally, we have form responses. You can access any form responses from visitors that completed a form submission anywhere on your website. You can view and download these responses here.